Wait a minute.
I want you children, guess what? Jesus Jenna, we're going in here.
I'm homeless. Well, 6 years ago, I had $3 million in the bank. The court case, I wasn't allowed to receive it. Now I got a whole lot more money that including West Tennessee very young. It's a community protesting. I'm not able to receive it.
Get back home.
They just want me to show you a little bit of the aquarium without them knowing in the news. I don't know why. I don't feel comfortable doing this, but I'm doing it. That place is supposed to be closed. I don't know what it looked like. I just walked around with the phone. They don't want to air it on the news, so even the news is trying to be sneaky about it. That's the aquarium. Pretty. But seriously, is it worth me having money and living homeless? I love sleeping at a door, wondering if I'm going to be shot, if I'm going to be drugged, if I'm going to wake up. This community has to keep an aquarium that's illegally supposed to be closed while the community laughs about it. Wants it kept out of the news. This is stupid. Movie theaters, hotels, restaurants, everything's supposed to be closed. Court case. Even stepping foot on the property with your children is illegal, and you'll lose your children. And nor can you sue. And nor can you charge me or charge the police department. The community as a scam kept it from the media and kept from being arrested. And a white supremacist group is behind it. The community is supporting this group. Why is the community supporting the group? Because they've given stuff. I was supposed to sue them. So from what I was told, in your face, you're going to sue me. I'm going to make sure that you pay for it. I'm trying to pay the community, bribe the community, trick the community, manipulate the community, and turn everybody against you, and they did it. I just recently had all my stuff stolen, living out of 3 little bags, and going to work and taking showers without a shower because I ran away from all the places. Pretty aquarium, but I don't know if it's worth. Last night I almost died. My heart and my lungs, my brain almost shut off, and I had to struggle to keep alive. And it's happened time after time after time from a drug I've been given. And I was given that drug at work, and they didn't say anything. They didn't turn the person over to the police, but they lied to me and just because everybody else does it doesn't mean it's right. Because it's a scam that's kept out of the news, it doesn't mean it's right. I could fuss, I could scream, I could pitch a fit. Community just doesn't care. They don't care that I don't have my children. They don't care. They don't care that I struggled to breathe last night right in front of a sheriff with his cameras on me at the car. They don't care that I'm marrying an officer in charge of Homeland Security. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care that I have a house. They could go home with him. And he wants to marry me. They don't care. I've had all my stuff stolen just like a week ago. Everything I've re-gotten out of storage was stolen. For almost 10 years I've had everything stolen and everything of my children stolen. It's pretty. It's pretty. I don't know very much you can see. I almost don't care. But is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth? Is it worth getting the federal courts in trouble? Is it worth keeping people out of prison that need to be arrested? Is it worth teaching your children that a crime is okay? That suing is okay? That lying is okay? That manipulating is okay? That getting paid off is okay to do things? Police Department wants you to call about the pain and harassment case. They have been manipulated by the courts from the other side, from what I've been told, to keep the case going. This is a whole communities, lots of communities. They're going to be arrested. I have, from what I've been told, sued the people can't go around this water. Nobody's supposed to be in that aquarium that we were just in. I wasn't in, I was around it. Nobody's supposed to be on these docks. Nobody's supposed to be in a lot of places. A lot of places were court ordered to be closed to take my children and stop the lawsuits with the states and with the federal government and with other places and major companies like Walmart. And I'm a little bit scared to do this. Walmart and McDonald's and big companies like that. They can't even air what they've gone through or what's happened. I'm engaged to a wonderful police officer that works with Homeland Security. And this is a case that's where, from what I've been told, where this wonderful pain and harassment case, which is really a hate crime, really, because from what I've been told, they basically took it over trying to make me lose $3 million that my ex wanted to give me. And I still have never received it, and he's passed away. And I had 2 children with him. They wouldn't allow us to get married. They drugged him on drugs that he got addicted to. They need people to call about the pain and harassment case. The buses have been sold. A lot of companies and a lot of places and a lot of buildings have been sold. Even where I work, it's been sold. And it's going overseas. And the community refuses to close the building. They refuse to, the way the case is, they basically stole. They're being charged with theft. The employees at the aquarium, the employees with Carter, the employees at the different businesses and the manufacturing places and warehouses and McDonald's and Walmart and all these places. Even people that lost their homes. Some people lost their homes through this case. They're wanting it to keep going and wanting my children to keep staying abuse. And I got a bug on me, I can't stand bugs. But a lot of things have been involved with this. And somehow own the police department and own the fire departments and own a lot of places, but those are my possessions, and that's what I just recently bought over the past week or so, because everything got stolen in the court case. I've lost everything again. I spent almost 10 years losing everything, whether it's kids' clothes or what it is, over and over and over a scam of harassing charges way that went so bad that basically they're refusing to let Walmart do what they want with Walmart, or fire employees, or let the Tennessee do what they want with this beautiful aquarium. I don't know if you can see it, but beautiful aquarium, Tennessee aquarium. They're not letting McDonald's do what McDonald's wants to do. So McDonald's are closing, just leaving, and a lot of places are leaving. They're leaving the country. They're moving to another warehouse. They're moving. They want to fire employees. They, want to do things that the case is refusing to let them do. The police department and the courts for years have been trying to remove me and my children and give me what I'm supposed to have. They want you to, it's a case where even the President of the United States was almost arrested, and Oprah Winfrey has been involved to try to help, but it's such a scam that they've set up the whole community the other side, and the way it worked, the police department had to set up the whole community, and even my lawyer and the police have tried to talk to the community, but it was too fun to try to have fraud lawsuits, which they were never going to get anything. They never got anything. All they got to do was drug my children. I have a chip in my head. For years I've been going around with implants that no one else has in the world, and my children. And mine were better than my children. My children's are still very good. Even better than the man I'm marrying at Homeland Security. And from what I've been told, they can hear all kinds of stuff, and even got cameras in, all kinds of cool things. I don't know. But I have a chip on my head that causes pain, and my daughter almost died from it, and they had to resuscitate her, and I was not told, and I was lied to about. And even Social Service of Georgia departments are being arrested, and pretty much going to clean up the community. If anybody who wanted to take a part in this and sue, call about the pain and harassment case. I'm still not feeling very good from the drug and the side effects. I have a heart, from what I've been told, the size of a 3 or 4 year old, because they sized my 5-year-old's heart. I have not seen my kids in almost 2 years or more. And before that, I was being drugged, and I wasn't quite with it for quite a while. And I was barely with them and could barely take care of them because of it. And they could barely get to school, and they could barely get up at times. And I have not had proper medical treatment, and I'm a miracle to be alive. I've been resuscitated so many times. The police department can tell you how many. I've been brought to life by the grace of God. They don't even want to tell me I'm out of the case, and I'm well. How many times I mysteriously came back to life. This is a case where God didn't want my children. There's a pink minivan. God didn't want my children to. That was funny. God didn't want my children or me to die. We weren't meant to be murdered. I never wanted to commit suicide. Nor would the police let me, even if I wanted to, or my children. You don't allow a whole community and teach your children that it's okay. That basically we don't give a fuck. We're going to walk on the property. We're going to do whatever the hell. We're going to go in the stores that they want closed. You can harass, you can make fun of. Call about the pain harassment case with Georgia, Tennessee, and New York. Some people are walking forward. I don't want to cut it off. You can call News Channel 9, 3, or 12 in the Chattanooga, Tennessee viewing area, or any police department anywhere. Alrighty, bye. Or you can check out my Facebook, Vicki Johnson, in Oglethorpe, Georgia area, or it could pull up in Chattanooga, Tennessee area. Alrighty, bye.